Hi guys, and welcome to GISTUBE TV, your home for everything entertainment and trending news. Subscribe to this channel, and after subscribing there is a notification bell, the bell button. Click on that bell so you will not miss uploads when I have them for your viewing pleasure. Hi guys, and welcome back to this channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am Nifesiayo, and in this video I will be looking at the list of some Nigerian celebrities that we have lost in the course of the year. I mean, we've lost a lot of celebrities, obviously, but there are some that are even more shocking and more dear to our hearts than some others. No disrespect to the dead, of course. Anyways, guys, let's get right into this list. Let's not waste so much time. First on my list is the legendary, the now immortalized Rachel Oniga. Now, when news broke that in July of 2021 that we lost this mommy, I mean, because she's legit one of the oldest people we've had in the industry. She was 64 when she died, but she'd been in the industry for over 2 decades, for about 40 years. Yes, she's been there for about 40 years. So her death was one that shocked a lot of people. Again, because she recently just put out a body of work. Her last major work project was on the comedy flick by the comedian Bovi Uboma, My Village People, and she was hailed, she was hearty. She was even on a movie set. And then the next day, news have it that we've lost Rachel Oniga. Then came the conspiracy theories, a lot of reasons, and people saying different things concerning why we lost her. Some people said she died of COVID-19 complications. Her family team member said no, that did not happen to Rachel Oniga. Again, we got reports that she had battled with some cardiac, some heart issue for a very short while, not even a long while, and that she lost a battle to that. Then the team said no, that did not happen. Her son Olauta, however, came to let us know what happened to Rachel Oniga. Said she died after a brief illness, malaria. Actually, according to the family and a PR team, they said she died shortly after she treated the malaria fever, and we lost her. Rachel Oniga's journey and story in life is one that is very inspiring, because get this woman was a computer programmer before she got married, and so she got married, and the husband said, "Madam, you have to be a full-time housewife if you want this marriage to last." So she has to give up her dreams of being an actor, her dreams of even being in the tech industry to become a full-time housewife. However, though, she couldn't stay long in the... I don't know why the marriage broke. Honestly, I do not know. It's not in any report. But then she had to leave her husband. She separated from him, divorced him, and then she started her career in acting, one that she loved, and she was in it until the day she took her last breath. Another death that shook us a lot in the entertainment industry is the death of this man that literally nobody has something terrible or something sinister. No encounter with this man has been recorded to be immemorable, something that you cannot rejoice over at the end of the day. He has been said to be one of the people who genuinely wanted the growth and the progress of the entertainment industry and also of Nigeria as a whole. He's referred to as Nigerian Ninja, Onlarewaju Fasasi, a basketball lover, a comedian, an actor, a singer, an activist, a father, a brother, a husband, popularly referred to as Sound Sultan. Now, we lost Sound Sultan at the age of 44 to cancer, the angioimmunoblastic T-cell lymphoma disease, and that is short for throat cancer. So Sound Sultan had been battling it for years, and while he was battling it, the EndSARS 2020 movement that happened, Sound Sultan was one of the front runners, and he was there even though he was under treatment himself. Then in January of 2021, news broke that he had to be flown to London for treatment because he had cancer, and everybody was praying for, quick recovery. We hope that he gets fine, and chemotherapy and all of those things work for him, only for us to receive the news that he is dead, and he left behind a wife and children that I hope to God the entertainment industry and people who actually have great things to say about Sound Sultan, who promised to be there for him and his family, actually are there for these people in this time of need, and that God continues to console his family and his loved ones. Now, moving on from Sound Sultan, another death that we didn't see coming but happened eventually, because we actually had high hopes that this man was going to come out, fine at the end of the day, because he's been battling what eventually took his life for over 5 years. I'm talking about Victor Olauta, popularly known as Fred Ade Williams in the ongoing Mnet TV series Teen Cell. Now, when he started with Teen Cell as Fred Ade Williams, he was there until 2016, and in fact, he met the cause of his death on his way to the set. He was going to a movie set and then he was involved in a ghastly accident that left him bedridden and affected his brain. He's been there since 2016, and in 2018, his family in Tintel came out and gave a call for help, asked just to do something for him, and billionaire Femi Otedola decided to take, care of his treatment in Turkey, sponsored all of the treatments, paid for him. He was flown there, he responded to treatment, but then they had to bring him back because the maintenance of his health and the drugs that we used to maintain him was now on the family. Femi Otedola just paid to have him treated. You get what was happening? And then the family could not necessarily bear the cost and the burden, and it was there for 5 years until eventually gave up the ghost and lost his life. It was sad. He's been buried. It was amidst a lot of beautiful things to say about him, and he left a child, he left children, of course, and a wife behind, and I hope that God continues to rest them in peace. Now, a controversial death that happened in 2021 happened around April actually of 2021, when we lost 21 years old Mesoma Mercy Obi, popularly referred to as Ada Jesus. Now, what made this very controversial is because something about her family. I guess she is a comedian, and she said some rather what's the word to use now? Some rather strong jokes, or some bad jokes, for lack of a better word, concerning a certain prophet. And then when she fell ill, I don't know why, but her family thought she was being punished for the ill things she said concerning a particular man, and then they were carrying her health scattered, looking for people to forgive her, because forgiveness was what was going to bring about her healing. However, we failed to realize, or we didn't realize in time, or maybe the family even knew but didn't do nothing about it, because news came to us that she actually was suffering from kidney disease, and that was what eventually took her life, because by the time treatment properly started for Mesoma, not a lot could be done to salvage the situation, and sadly, we had to say goodbye to the 21 years old Ada Jesus. Finally, on my list, something that should I say this is controversial? It wasn't really controversial, but his ending, or his demise, and the situation and his estate that he left behind is actually in crisis now. I'm talking about the founder of the Synagogue Church of All Nations and a lot of other publications, other business ventures, Emmanuel TV, talking about Temitope Balogun Joseph. Now, Prophet TB Joshua lost his life some few days to his 58th year's birthday, and it was said severally that what happened was he knew he was going to die. He prophesied his death, this, that. But then there wasn't anything we could do about it, because we lost the one, the only prophet TB Joshua, and his estate, his disciples and his family members are constantly at war for succession battle and how to divide the estate that he left behind. Hopefully they would actually, resolve that very soon, and the church, the business, can actually go back to being working, because the church currently is closed down, and we don't know nothing about what is going on in the church. The disciples are said to be leaving. Guys, I'm not here to talk about Prophet TB Joshua and the things that has occurred in the ministry following his demise. If you want to know more about that, there are definitely videos about that on this channel. Just search for it, the crisis that is currently rocking the Synagogue Church of All Nations and the estate of late Prophet TB Joshua. Anyways, guys, that is the end of this video. I'll be rounding up here a list of some of Nigerian celebrities and entertainers whose death has us shocked. Very shocked and even almost mysterious in the year 2021. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Until then, bye.